Jokic. Sabonis is out there with Weber, and it's Owens in at the 2-guard spot. Hardaway, no good. Owens passes to Jokic. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Now here's Marley. And there's the pass to Hardaway. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Keenan. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Weber. Lets the three fly. Andre Morning grabs the miss. And here's Miami. No one here. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they do.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Hey, when you look at Jokic, forget about calling him a good passing big man. He's a great passer, period.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this, Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick? He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way. Oh, my goodness!
That is breathtaking.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And they get it. Hardaway, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Austin, he's checked in for the Heat. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Martin. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Marley. Sabonis with the steal. Throws it up high. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Crotty, guarded by Weber. Crotty, the pass to Meshburn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morning. And that time, also a missed shot. Los Angeles leading by 12. Keenan. Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Morning passes to Meshburn. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Keenan, that's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 6 points for him.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Stolen by Weber. Keenan gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now, getting up top for that alley-oop.
Miami trails by 21. Here's Haskins. The feed now to Morning. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Mashburn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lays it up off the glass.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Sabonis is out there with Jokic. Then it's Weber, and it's Owens in at the 2.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mashburn. Offline with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Marley against Sabonis. Austin, it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Sabonis is running, and Weber throws it down.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Pass to Marley. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in. Marley's got his first basket. And here is Los Angeles now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Boy, Weber doing a nice job passing the ball. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is open. That's extra talent there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the dunk by Austin.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Quarter two, and it's gone by. Marley no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and
Great to goodness! That was special. The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful end.
Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Here's Hardaway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to Marley. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul. And Miami making a change here. Morning's checked in. Los Angeles on D. Here's Haskins, looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, it's been all high percentage shot for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. 2 shots. He's off on the first.
Boy, the physicality of Marley, huge. He's a sharp shooting forward who provides this team with a lot of muscle and grit.
And he sinks the second. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 20-5 run. Keenan, he's guarded by Marley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Crotty. And that one's good. Mashburn's got his second bucket of the night.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. One-on-one fast break.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist total is 2 times the hill. I mean, he's got everybody in there.
That's tipped. And here again, Los Angeles in transition.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things in your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Marley is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Mourning, and it's Bowen in at the four-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Over in the corner, Brown. Trains the three-pointer. Brown's got the first field goal of the second half for Los Angeles.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
And it's Miami's ball. Passes it to Mashburn. With the floater. Rebound by Nurkic. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And Scottie Pippen's so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
And the pass to Marley. They need this. He can't get it to go.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Rondo against Hardaway. High post Mourning. Great D that time from Nurkic.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And finished off by Wood.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And Rondo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Hardaway against Rondo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
And Miami has possession. They're scoreless since the first half.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Crotty. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Mashburn. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Pippen.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And the jam by Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, Pippen, a fantastic defender, and knows when to pounce on passing lanes to come up with the steals. Watch out.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Austin with it. He's picked up by Rondo. It's stolen by Rondo. Oh, Rondo in position. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Crotty the pass to Brown. Here's Mashburn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Los Angeles. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And Miami has possession. There's the 3. They get it again. Austin, the layup off target.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
Heat on offense. pass to Mashburn. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's blocked by Brown and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Mashburn's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Young fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Here's Askins. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside for Pippen. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Marley.
A physical big, Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. For Miami, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And so here is Miami. Here's Haskins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots over Brown. No good off the back of the rim.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the triple. Tipped away. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly. Hardaway hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here. in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
It's Hardaway with the drive. The second chance effort. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Round with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Keenan, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Smith, the pass to Hardaway. That's tipped.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And some changes here for the Heat. Austin, he's checked in for Mourning. Johnson comes in for Brown. And Smith subbed in for Smith. Smith outside. To the paint. Austin, no luck. Here's Los Angeles now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Hardaway passes to Austin. Sabonis with the steal. There's the lob to Sabonis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Everything I've seen from Sabonis has been really impressive. I love the way he's getting it done now.
Pass to Bowen. He feeds it to Johnson. Kicks it to Austin. Smith, the pass to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Owens passes to Weber. Jokic high post. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Poked away. Down low. In transition, here comes Miami. And yes, it's good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Second shot opportunity, and it's Jokic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Inside, Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Boy, the size Weber has a real asset in the post, and he knows how to use it for these dunks.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Fires for three. On the left block. They get a hand on it. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
"17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Johnson, the pass to Bowen. Here's Crotty.
That's rock-solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot.
That's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. This crowd was